Today we're going to talk through our favorite book plays and PrizePicks squares, talk through this loaded college basketball slate, and let's please cash a squad ride. This is Behind the Lines. Disney adults scare the shit out of me. They need to be put on a list. Look, you go on a family trip to Disney every once in a while, once a year, sure. As long as you're not rocking the Mickey Mouse ears and you don't got the satchel with the pins,
you know
we're okay.
All got those, dude.
Yo, Rav, are you buying back in? He says he thinks he's buying back in, which means fades.
Wow.
The Steelers. Again, this system is 100% profitable. Those do not grow on trees, folks. So if you want to get involved, all you got to do is fade a Steelers fan. Find a Steelers fan, number one. Number two, fade them. Cereal is one of the fakest sharp foods you can eat. Big Breakfast has forced cereal down our throats for years, and I'm onto it. If you don't see me on this show tomorrow, you know who did it. It's Big Breakfast. What's going on, chat? Happy BTL Thursday, episode 845 piece. As always, hold the fry, joined by our two hosts, Krabs and Jovan, presented by Bookit Sports. If you're not using Bookit Sports every single day, what are you doing? Start using Bookit Sports today, right now. Hurry up, go, go, go. Don't walk, sprint. Run to the App Store or Google Play and download Bookit right now so you can see what straight bets we're taking, so you can check out the feed, check out the splits, check out odds, line shopping, check out all the odds for all the games this weekend in the NFL. Whatever you got to do betting-wise, they got you covered over there on Bookit. So go download that puppy right now. Hurry up, go, go, go. Use promo code BOOKITS when you download. Okay, WPickets. WBTL, W Goots, W Jovan, L Squad ride, kind of, from last night. Push and pee, as the kids like to say.
Push and pee.
Pretty beat. To be honest, they should have won that game. They should have lost by 20 in that game. I'm just lucky we escaped with a push because that game was all over the place.
That was maybe game of beyond.
The real app was bugging out as well. I'll be honest, I was pretty tired. I didn't catch the very end of it. Was watching on the real app. It said the game was final. They won by 1. Turns out was not the case. Cap. Serious cappage from the real app.
Yeah, the real app was bugging, I think, that whole game.
Bugging.
Had to watch that one.
Bugging.
1.5 betters, Jeffrey, though.
Yeah, if you got it in early, you're him. If you got it in late, you're chalked. And I pushed. So pretty brutal there. Not going to celebrate. That is a push, technically, although Snowman did bring it up as a plus 1.5. By the time we put the graphic out, it was already down to 1. So, yeah, we're not here to, give out fake lines. And we'll take a push, we'll move. Better than a loss, some might say. Let's check out the Sharp report and see how we did overall yesterday. Well, we hit the ones that mattered. We cashed on a 4-man, so.
Sade with 10.
No shots.
10
Sade. Sade, I tailed your 4-man. I've seen worse lineups. I think it lost by 1. Let me check. I tailed Sade's college basketball 4-man. Zayon didn't even play, which is pretty weird. Okay. Shrewsbury had 3 points. Thanks, Goots. Jaden Henley actually hooked over. That's cake. Brutal. Trey Carroll was the freest square on earth. So W there, Sades. W Spaces yesterday, if you guys were involved on the Crab Trap Spaces, we cashed. Not on that lineup, but we had some pretty good plays and a couple plays that, once again, I added after talking through them on the Crab Trap. I've been doing this every day, and I've been adding winners to my card. Texas is one of them. They covered with ease. And Drake was a great sell job last night in the Crab Trap Spaces. Drake plus 4.5. They won 101-90 outright in that game. So somebody sharp as heck came in and pitched that puppy. Jovan, we got a couple.
Dropping 100 in this economy?
Couple stream streaks here. Wow.
105er. My good God.
Austin Peep. W Peep. That has got to be the longest streak we've ever seen on here. 105. My goodness.
That might take cake.
Phipps under was free yesterday. Yep. W play there. J Bats. W stream streak. Brian C. You're him. And Sade. We appreciate you, boss. W Sade. For some reason in the YouTube, Dominic said CBB isn't sharp anymore. I disagree. Had a pretty decent day overall yesterday. Would have been better if San Diego State came through, but I'll take 4-3-1 and a winning day. You'll never hear me complain about that. Syrup Sap said, is Crab Trap every day? No, it is Tuesday, Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern on Twitter, and then Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern. So 3 days a week, Crab Trap Spaces. Very excited for this Saturdays, and we might be snowed in. It might be an extended Crab Trap Spaces. Who knows?
Wow.
Okay,
Wow.
I'm going to be looking for shit to do. I got my mom hit me up, tweaking about the storm down here, saying I got to go buy perishable item or non-perishable items.
Yeah, you gotta get some food at the grocery store.
I went to the grocery store. I didn't get any non-perishable items, that's for sure. But
That's stuff.
yeah, that could be cake.
Could
I
be
got
cake,
I got some pistachios. Maybe I can just live off of those
Yeah,
for a
you
day
can
or
live
two.
off of those.
Maybe I'll just eat some of Goots' food. Goots, you
Nope.
got me worst case?
None of that.
Okay. Brutal hook there. Why don't you play the ML and Dogs Crabs? Don't have to win as many bets. Jeff, man, hindsight's 2020. If I took the ML on Texas yesterday, that would have been cake. I'm almost always taking spreads. If you took the ML on San Diego State last night, you lost money instead of pushing it +1. So to each his own. Okay. W Pocket watching there from our guy, Jeff Matthews. What's up, Snacks? Good to see you lurking as well. Twitch chat, how we doing? Can we get an OG vintage roll call up and moving? I want to see who is in here nice and early on a BTL Thursday. Tomorrow, we're going to talk some football. Okay, but today we're going to talk plenty of CBB. We'll talk some ice plays, maybe even a little bit of NBA.
Yep.
Okay.
Of course.
Check out some picket splits as well. And
So many always.
yeah. Did they fraud who didn't cover versus Krabs licking poo or no? Are you talking about beef? Yeah, he's never eaten that poo.
Never, dude.
He's never eaten that poo. I
Yeah,
guess I'm the only person that, sticks to my word here. Unbelievable. I'm here celebrating the Mets overpaying for Peralta. Certainly overpaid. Would love to hear a quick Goots thought on that trade.
Brewers won that trade by a lot.
Easily, dude.
Now, are those two guys going to play this year?
Sproat, yes. Jet might be a little far off. He could get a cup of coffee potentially.
Is Sproat going to start the season up?
He could.
Okay.
He could.
Probably should.
He
What position
probably
does he
should.
play?
He's a pitcher.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the Brewers are cooking like always. They find ways to win trades every time, and they're going to win this one. I mean, if the Mets re-sign Freddie, that makes it a little more even, I guess.
Yeah.
But they need to do that first because they're only getting 1 year of Freddie right now at the moment. So we'll
Hopefully
see.
it's not a Corbin Burns type of sitch. For
Yeah.
the Mets, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they got more of a return for Freddie than they did for Corbin, which is
Damn.
insane. But shout out the Brewers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shout out
Love
Total
that
Slayer.
for
Look at
Brewers.
this. Made it home today from getting a pacemaker replacement surgery just in
Wow.
time for BTL. Damn. Total Slayer, bro.
That's literal heart.
That's a lot of heart
Literal heart.
being shown, my man. Hope the heart's doing okay.
Yeah. Hope everything's
Gosh, man. Okay. W's. Hope you're doing better today, Total Slayer. Hope you're doing all right. Hope we can make your day today a little bit better. At least provide you some entertainment for the next hour, hour and a half. Okay. All right. My entire kid's future relies on the Brewers farm system. Someone said in the chat.
Trent
Yeah.
did.
He's got a
Is that
Jet
Made?
Williams. Oh, it's
Made,
but
Pena.
Yeah, he has Pena. He has a Jet Williams card too.
Okay.
So he's all in on the Brewers.
Well,
Horrible
that's-
news for Brewers fans.
Yeah, bad news for Brewers fans, but that could be a W for Trent. That's a pretty well-run org. So, rather have a bunch of stock in Brewers than a bunch of Nats
Yeah.
or a bunch of O's or
Let's Dylan Cruz.
sure.
I mean,
still Cruz.
I saw a tweet yesterday. It was like this guy was doing his prospect rankings. He said after that trade, he moved the Mets down to 6, where the Brewers were, and moved the Brewers to number 1, where the Mets were.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're trading Devin Williams, you better be getting some good prospects. Or sorry,
Yeah.
not Devin
Freddie
Williams.
Peralta.
Jesus. Freddie Peralta.
Yeah.
Also hilarious that they signed Devin Williams.
Yeah.
The Mets.
Chat, this is not a knock on Peralta whatsoever. I think he's a great pitcher. I wanted him to be an
Yeah.
Oriole, but the Brewers find a way to win trades, and they're going to win
Yeah,
this
they
one.
typically do win trades.
Yeah.
And Goots is a big young talent guy, as
Huge.
we've learned over this week. So he's a big prospects guy,
It's also like
which I
what
respect.
was Freddie Peralta giving you if you're the Brewers? Like
I mean, yeah.
a
They-
good regular season. He has like a 5 career postseason ERA.
Yeah. I mean, he's
Like he was doing enough to get you to the playoffs, win the division when it's pretty weak for the most part, and then
he did
nothing really
enough.
mattered.
He did enough
Yep.
to warrant that price.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we'll see.
Pretty good question here from Chris Goodwin in the YouTube chat. BTL boys, I have 2K in bonus bets. Wow. Would I be wasting them trying to hit a home run with the Broncos 13-1 Super Bowl?
Well,
I'd rather just take the Rams ML this weekend. Why not just throw it all on the Rams ML? Double your net worth. or you can be smart and split them up. I mean, I'll probably be on the Broncos spread. Certainly the crabby play, right?
Yeah.
But I'll definitely be on the Rams to win that game. So I'd probably put it on the Rams ML at plus chick if you can still see it, which I think you can because they're sitting at plus 2.5 right now. So I would just take the Rams. Call it a day, right? W. Chris coming in with a follow as well here. Joey Ortiz and DL Hall is cat meat for Burns. I'll take proven talent over prospects. Phil's not a young talent guy.
I get that, Phil.
That trade was a hell of a lot worse.
I mean,
this one is
Ortiz looked good at the start. He's just really fallen off since then.
Yeah.
And DL Hall, call me crazy, but he's still got time. I mean, he's a little bit of an on the older side of the 20s, but he could be a solid closer one day.
Okay.
Yeah.
He could. But like those were guys that like you kind of knew, like in Ortiz's case, it was not a long-term thing.
No, it was also
and then DL Hall was a project to get together.
Yeah.
Sproat and Jet Williams are wildly different.
Yeah. Wildly different.
Okay. Ducks are going to be in the playoffs, Jovan. Randy Epstein on the ice.
They're pretty bad. Great win last night, though.
Yeah, what's up with all the quacks?
Yeah, they've
in
been
the chat.
horrid for a month. More than that a
quacks.
little bit. But we'll see. I'm rooting for them.
Okay. Real quick, before we dive into the Sharp Report for today, if you guys missed BTL 2 days ago, feels like forever ago, you probably missed this. Whoa!
There we go.
Look at that puppy. Nice and shiny. Sure. God, I cannot believe I had to do this. Well, with the thanks and help of Manscaped. Manscaped. This thing could saw through a 100-year-old oak tree, if need be. I was so impressed by the Dome Shaver Plus. Not just the Dome Shaver Plus, but the skin-safe technology. Whoa. Heads up. Watch out.
My God.
And all of Manscaped's products, man. I mean, the lawnmower took care of biz. Started strong, and then the Dome Shaver came in and finished the job like a closer, like prime Mariano Rivera. Very, very impressed by the slew of Manscaped products. And again, I'll go ahead and gas up the body buffer, which I'll tell you right now, this thing is not lasting very long. You're not going to see the body buffer in this next week because I'm taking this puppy home and I'm going to start using it. I already have one right now, but I'm probably due for a replacement. The body buffer is the most underrated Manscaped product. If you're not hip, get one of these puppies instead of using a loofah or using a washcloth like a person from the 1800s. Try the body buffer. I promise you, you're going to like the way you look. You're going to like the way it feels. You put some soap on there. You could do a bar soap as well on there, but usually the liquid soap. And next thing you know, the body buffer is turned into your little sidekick there. So check that puppy out. They also have a beard hedger. I might have to take this home and try it as well. Although I already have one that I like. This one looks fire. The beard hedger. Manscaped's got everything. They got you covered. They got ball deodorant. They got foot deodorants. They got, anything you could possibly think of pretty much. They got
Ball
all
toner.
these ointments and toners, and Manscaped has you covered. We're going to let you know when the promo code is active. Okay, for now it is not, but we're going to get you guys a discount on any Manscaped products. And look, you guys saw it working firsthand. I mean, look at how fucking bald my head is.
Cooking.
There's not a hair on my head. You don't even have to go to the barber anymore. If you're a bald guy, I know there's a couple bald guys in the chat. Let me hear you scream. If you're a bald guy, you buy one of these Dome Shavers, you never have to go get your hair cut ever again. You save your coins. Next thing you know, you're a barber yourself using the Dome Shaver. So Manscaped, we are going to get a promo code up and moving. It's not ready yet. We'll let you know hopefully this week when that puppy's active. We'll save you guys some money. I'm telling you guys, the body buffer's goated. Try it out. Even if you just get that, the body buffer is him. Manscaped. New BTL
Huge
partner.
W.
Okay? Yeah, Turner Mac, I'm telling you, bro, I've been using the Manscaped products for probably 4 years. I think I had the Lawnmower 2.0. Now they're on the Lawnmower 5.0. So it's not just a new sponsor. It's also something that I use almost every day. And so Krabs is staying bald is what I'm hearing. No, I'm not going to be staying bald. I'm going to let this puppy grow back out. But who knows what the future holds? We don't know.
Yeah, it could be in the future.
We don't know.
Especially if you're getting a crispy Dome Shaver fade like
Yeah.
that. I mean, that's got to be considered.
Yep, I'm still in the doghouse though with the lady, so probably need to try to grow it back as soon as possible. And if anybody knows any shortcuts on how to grow their hair back extremely quick, please hit my DMs because the quicker the better. But still very impressed by how these products worked, and they are quality products. That's why they're not, the cheapest of products, but we're gonna get you that promo codes, quality products that you can keep for a long time. And if you don't have the lawnmower in your repertoire, grow up. figure it out. They got a nose trimmer as well. Anything you possibly think of, they got you covered. W Manscaped. Okay.
Girlfriend will thank you, chat.
Yeah, she will. She will.
When she tells you when it got that clean, tell her you got it from BTL.
Okay. We got Chris coming in, dropping a follow. W Chris, W 3-stream streak from Slander. W Slander, W Malcolm as well. Oi, W Easy Puck. Good to see you, boys. Wax it. It'll grow really fast. Yeah, nice try. My name's Jeffrey. I'm not falling for that shit. Grab a couple of Rav's hair pills. Yeah, that could work.
Yeah.
That could work. Crab's about to start doing DOD, like steak, bald head. What is DOD?
Dog of the day.
Ooh. I'm going to have to collab with steak. Bald
collab.
Boys BOD.
Yeah.
Okay. Sent a Bald Boys lineup last night. Did not go too well.
Right back at it.
Right back at it today. We got a Bald Boys lineup locked in. How's Kuchar looking? How is Brian Harmon looking? Do we have any updates?
I haven't looked.
Anybody in the chat know how Brian Harmon or Matt Kuchar are doing? Took both their less than strokes. So hopefully they're playing pretty good.
They might not have teed off yet. I'll look, though.
Yeah. W's.
Can we gas up this real quick? We did hit a lineup. How about that?
We hit a lineup. Sure. There we go.
Certainties.
Straight bets might have been cake last night, but we did hit a PrizePicks lineup, a 10x. Yeah, big body takes. You're the first one, Big Body Tonka, to say me and Dan Quinn look like we could be related. I appreciate that, my man. Appreciate that. Dan Quinn's got a big year coming up. That's for sure. Also, you guys hear Eric Bieniemy is now the OC again in Kansas City.
As he should.
I mean, why? Go back to what worked.
Yeah, Matt Nagy is a terrorist. I don't know why they thought that would work in the first place.
And what is he doing now, Matt Nagy? Is he going to be
he was getting
somewhere
interviews,
else? Or?
I forget which job they're saying. It's the same one that Grizzard is getting interviews for.
Okay.
The
Eagles are interviewing Matt Nagy.
Eagles. Oh. Nagy or Grizzard to the Eagles is just as bad as what they had. That would be so funny.
Is it not kind of weird that none of these young, hip, cool OCs or none of these assistant coaches want to be an OC for the Eagles? They're having some trouble finding a new OC. Jalen Hurts has had 5 OCs in his first 5 seasons. It's kind of disrespectful, I feel like, to a Super Bowl champion and Jalen Hurts. Maybe nobody wants to work with him. Maybe nobody wants to work with Sirianni. Maybe Howie's too much of a control freak. I don't know what it is, but they're having some trouble finding an OC that can, number one, stick, number two, be good. They're having trouble. They're having to go to guys like Matt Nagy for interviews. So as a Commanders fan, I think it's hilarious.
There's so much going on there. Dude.
I think that offense is I think it's already peaked, and I think people are concerned with who's under center at this point in Jalen Hurts, who, if you don't agree with that after watching this past season, I don't know what to tell you. Sure, he's a Super Bowl champ. Sure, he finds ways to win games, but it's certainly not pretty, and his, plays are limited. He can't really throw the ball downfield too much, and he's not extremely accurate passing-wise. I've been saying that for years. He had one accurate passing season. It was when they won the bowl. So every other year in college and in the NFL, he's been pretty inaccurate. And I don't think a lot of coaches want to work with him. I'll be honest. I don't know if that's because of how he is in the locker room. I doubt that's the case. I think it's probably what you're seeing from him on the field. There's certainly some concerns with Jalen Hurts, and if you disagree, I don't get it. Watch the game. Watch the guy play QB. He stinks. But yeah, they're having some trouble finding an OC.
Yeah.
Could be Matt Nagy, which would be hilarious. Would love to see that.
So funny.
Would love to see that. Okay. King of the board recap.
Yap is rat meat. They're too focused on their PP lineups.
Yap is 0-3. They now have had 2 basketball favorites that have lost by a combined 50 points. And the Avs, -1.5, that lost outright last night.
As a -300 favorite.
They were -300 and they lost outright last night. So I'd love to see a little bit more heart, maybe a little bit more effort from the boys over there at the Yap on the king of the board, because it's something we take very seriously. It's something we take pride in, and I'd love to see a little bit more effort. Maybe, a play that's not the squares play of the day for their king of the board play. I expected more from Rav. I'll be honest. I expect a little bit more from Rav there. Taking the freaking Sixers, taking another NBA favorite, taking the Avs at -300. What are we doing? Now, there's still time for them to come back.
There is.
I guess they could tie it, technically, or they could take a
dog.
dog. They could take a dog, which would love to see them take a dog. Right?
Yeah.
We've taken a couple dogs. All right. Krabs, my girl says I'm hotter with my bald head. Just saying. Yeah, mine doesn't, Rob, but good for you, man. Good for you. My girlfriend's actually really pissed at me still, so I'm still working through that. We got Big Cheesy getting involved. Krabs, I thought you said beanies with the ball on the top were me guy beanies. They are, but I also have a bald-ass head that needs to be covered. It needs to be given warmth, and this is doing the job. So, yeah, it's kind of girly. It's kind of a me guy beanie, not going to lie. I mean, why is it so tall? Why is the ball on the top?
That's the biggest ball I've ever seen.
Why is the ball on the top
of
so
beanie.
fucking big? I don't know. I was trying to mix it up and not wear the same one I wore yesterday. So, that bald head is going to feel nice in Texas summer. Golden vibe. If my head's still bald in the summer, I'm chalked.
Honestly, yeah, that would have been such a better timeline. Obviously, you couldn't because of the bet, but if you had it during the summer, that would have been elite.
Yep. Shave the ball off? Bro, I'm leaving the ball on.
You're going to start you're going to get a beanie rotation?
I got 3 beanies. So I got one more I can
get
bring
some
out,
more.
but I mean, I don't have many beanies.
Yeah, you can start having to get a full commies collection.
Yeah, I can ship my Ravens ones here if you want them.
Yep. Okay. You got a couple Ravens beanies for me, Goods?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about that?
All right. Awesome. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and move on here. W Big Cheesy, I appreciate you, Beast. And this is certainly a me guy beanie. Not going to lie. Krabs, we got to go back to the ball guy lineup. Sunnyside, check the feed, brother. Ball guy lineup has been locked. You're missing out.
Bald guy lineups.
All right. Yeah, I don't know how practical beanies are in Dallas. Pretty hilarious that I shaved my head, and then it's now about to be the coldest it's been down here in years.
Yeah.
This week, legitimately years down in Dallas this weekend. So that's pretty funny. Pretty hilarious time, and if you could ask me. Okay, got to get a Carhartt beanie. W no egg packs. I'll look into it. Okay. Oh, that's a blue collar beanie I could get behind.
A blue collar beanie.
It is Carhartt. You kidding me? That's the working man's beanie.
They're fake fake blue collar. I'll say it.
Good. All right. Awesome. W recaps. Why don't we go ahead and hop in and start talking about some winners for today? Enough yapping about my bald ass head. Let's talk about some winners, some plays that we like for today. I'll get the party started here. In college basketball, Goots' favorite team, Youngstown State.
Love the Penguins.
Let me get Youngstown State minus 7.5 on the spread. Youngstown State, Jovan, I cannot figure out for the life of me why this team is, I get why they're a favorite, I guess. They're better in the Ken Palm. That's for sure. But they're 9-11 this year against 11-9 Green Bay, against Doug Gottlieb and the boys. Green Bay has been much better of late. Green Bay has won 4 of their last 5 games. Youngstown State has lost 6 games in a row. They're playing like dog shit. And Jovan, they're up from minus 5.5 to minus 7.5 on the spread. I can't figure it out for the life of me, man. This Youngstown State team has been decent in recent years, but right now they are struggling. They are 6-11 against the spreads. Green Bay is 11-7 against the spreads. So why is Youngstown State catching steam? I don't know, but I want to get involved, and this was the weirdest looking line in college basketball that I sniffed out this morning. I'll back Chris Carroll. If you guys haven't watched this kid play, he's a pretty good senior. He's definitely the best player on this team. Chris Carroll, he's got some crazy hair as well. I'm kind of jealous at this point. I don't know if I could pull that hair off, but him and Bryson Dawkins, the 2 seniors, are going to carry the weight here for this Youngstown State team that does have some young talent on their squads, and they just have not been playing up to their potential. We've seen this team, I believe, make the tournament a couple years ago. I think the Penguins did. They won their conference, and they've since fallen off a little bit here, but they have the bodies. They just have not been able to put it all together, and they've been on their coldest streak in a couple seasons, to be honest with you, on the 6-game losing streak. So go ahead and back the Penguins of Youngstown State. Goots' squad laying 7.5 points to a team with a winning record, a team with a very trendy coach in Doug Gottlieb, and a team that's playing much better basketball. This looks like the fishiest, stinkiest line of the college basketball slate, and I want in.
Youngstown State.
Yep, Youngstown State.
Goots' guys.
Yep. W's.
What is? I don't get that joke.
Because you're a young talent fan?
Oh, got it. Okay.
Jovan, what are you crafting up today, bro?
I'm taking the Hornets today.
Okay.
I assume some people probably could have guessed that and probably could guess the player that I'm betting on after yesterday's performance. They're in the second half of back-to-back, which for the Hornets has actually been like a pretty good spot to take them in this year. And I've been heavily tapped because I'm sitting here with a win total ticket. That, knock on wood, looks really good right now since they've heated up before the All-Star break here. But last night, god-awful player in LaMelo Ball, who happened to shoot not even 115 from the field, 0 for 10 from 3. God-awful, which contributed to the 8 for 47 they shot from 3 as a whole. And that was weird because that was a game, like we've talked about this with the Cavs, they're guard defense, the perimeter defense has been god awful now for a while because of this is like the team they're bringing back, even when they have D Mitch in the fold. Like Tyson's an okay defender. Really, all the guys off the bench have been pretty poor. So like it's a beautiful matchup for guards. They only scored 87 points. LaMelo Ball shot toward dates. A lot of the other guys shot toward dates as well. So it was a plus matchup that they kind of fell flat on their head. But going back to what we did yesterday, we faded the Grizzlies after coming back from Europe and coming back from that little 2-game stretch overseas. And what do you know? The Hawks dropped a nut, covered the team total, won the game, shot the lights out in their own little bounce back spot. The Magic are also coming back from the same exact spot. So I want to fade them, especially with the Hornets having a game under their belt. And again, what is like super rare, a good spot for them in the second half of back-to-back, especially when you're expecting a LaMelo bounce back, which we'll talk about when we get to the squares, but like the Magic are a really good catch and shoot defense. So it's going to have to pretty much be a LaMelo Ball game no matter what in this one. They're going to have to win one-on-one matchups, which I think is going to work for the Hornets. That's kind of when they've been in their best element over the last couple weeks when they've played much better basketball. So sure, you can find it's bouncing back and forth between 5.5, 6, 6.5. Get what you can. I think they're winning this game.
Okay. W Dog in the NBA. Love it. Let's hope it treats us better than the Kings. Because they certainly did not respect coins the other night. We got Juiced Crane getting involved with the resub. W Juiced Crane, 7-month resub, 30 months overall. I've never understood what's good with that. Why does it say resub for 7 months? They've been subscribed for 30 months. What am I missing here?
If there's like a gap in between.
So, yeah, so has Juiced Crane been subbed up for 30 months or just 7 months?
Yeah, it says they've subscribed for 30 months, 7 months in a row.
Streak.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So like say he wasn't subbed for a month, it still counts.
Right, but he hasn't been subbed for 30 months total. He just started subbing 30 months ago, and he's on a 7-month sub streak.
He's subbed to our channel for 30 months, not straight. Just
30 months total.
30 months total, 7 in a row.
Yep.
Okay, very cool. I've always wondered that. WG's Crane, I appreciate you, Beast. Awesome. Let's go ahead and take me to the ice. You'd see. How about the Knights? Jovan, I cannot figure out why the Knights are catching 35 cents of steam in this game tonight. On the road, both teams are playing really well right now. Boston and Vegas are both red hot. They both won 4 of their last 5. Now, they're both coming off of a loss in their last game, and neither team is playing on a back-to-back, although Vegas does have an extra day of rest. They're coming off a loss as favorites to the Flyers. The Bruins lost as dogs on the road to Dallas, so they're supposed to lose that game. Vegas, on the other hand, was not, and I think they bounced back here. And they usually play Boston pretty well. They have their number. They've beaten them 4 of the last 5 times they played them. Vegas catching crazy steam on the road. I'm assuming it's some goalie-related news, but Vegas looks pretty sharp to me, a team with the worst record here on the road, up from -110 to -140. Could not figure out for the life of me why they're catching that much steam, and I certainly want to get involved on the Vegas Golden Knights on the ML, and let's hope this one goes like the play on the ice did last night. We cashed that puppy late night. So W play here on the ice, a road favorite. Let's hope it ends up turning out like the Kraken did last night.
Kraken were just unbelievable.
So after hearing our sell jobs yesterday, I thought the Leafs were going to be free and the Kraken were cake, and it was reversed.
Fucking peepaw.
It was reversed.
Leafs suck soul, and OT, that was Moose.
Yep.
Kraken, though, they had their way with it.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Big fan of the Knights. What are your thoughts?
I kind of like that play.
Why are they catching that much steam?
I would assume goalie announcements. I haven't looked, but that's probably a little bit why. But I'm with you there.
All right. W play on the ice. We'll stay on the ice for Javon's next play.
Stay on the ice, Krabs. Speaking of sucking soul, not that this was like relatively close like the Leafs were, but that over a couple days ago that involved the Oilers, they got their soul sucked in that game as far as just incredible saves, game or shot after shot, period after period. Like Jake Allen didn't really get peppered with shots the entire game, but they were high quality, high danger chances from the Oilers. And frankly, like Jari was also standing on his head. And it was weird because like if you watched that game, and I'm sure a lot of people in here did, there were, I think, 40 shots total between the two teams, but there could have been 75 goals in that game. A lot of the really good saves, unbelievable saves, came from Jake Allen. So the Oilers, like, they were producing pretty well against the defense that was shutting them down for the most part, especially early in that game. And they got the shots, they got the chances that they didn't come through. Now you get to play Penguins team, which we've talked about the Penguins a while. Since Christmas, they've actually only lost or not covered the puck line, I guess is the way to put it.
Okay.
They've lost 4 games. All of them have been by 1 goal.
Damn.
So they have been on an absolute roll. Obviously, the big win streak, whether they won 6 in a row, came right before that. They've slowed down a little bit, and defensively, they've started to leak oil the last couple of games. So you kind of see it in this one. I think it breaks open for the Oilers, and they're minus 170. You can get the puck line, which I'm taking for a pretty juicy plus 140. I think they're going to drop Nuck in this one. I think there's no in between in this game. I think if the Oilers offense gets itself together, like I think they're going to against this defense, it is open season. Especially if assume we're going to get Sidelovs again, which he's started to look a little worse too after his little insanity run. I think they're about to be all over them this game.
Okay. W's, great sell job. Cole Trains in the chat on Twitch says Bald Crab starting to remind me of Sam Bennett.
Yeah, you do love.
Dude, I can't believe I let him squeak. He should have been in the Bald Boys lineup today.
Yeah, they do play.
He's a goat. He's a goat though, Krabs.
He is a goat. Well, I was gonna say his less than 2.5 SOGs is looking at me kind of funny. He's had 9.
Yeah, could fade the ball, guys.
He's had 9 in the last 2 games, and I kind of like fading the Ball Boys. It's like I'm a certain dominance here. I'm the new ball boy on the block, and
I'm the better ball boy than you.
Yeah, I'm just better, bigger, faster, stronger, and trying to be the alpha ball guy here, alpha ball boy. And I might have to fade Sam Bennett in the lineup. We'll see how these golf squares end up turning out. I might have to pair that with the others.
Yeah. Harmon and Kuchar don't start till they have noon tee times.
Okay.
Yeah.
They probably are teeing off right now.
And in a minute, yeah, it is noon. You're right.
Sweet.
Yep.
W's. Krabs low keeping tapped on the ice. Yes. Another square that I noticed. Thank you. Another square that I noticed that I love seeing now that the goals allowed squares are up for the most part. Jovan, I guess there's some goalie news in this Boston Vegas game. That's why that line is moving. It's the backup goalie, Jonas Korpisalo.
Yep.
In net for Boston. He has a 2.5 goals allowed square after giving up, 3 goals combined in his last 4 games. He's been nails.
Is a caveat in that because I'm pretty sure Korpisalo came in. They got destroyed by the Stars last game, and I think he came in and they pulled Swayman in that game. So the last bar, he was in there for like 10 minutes, whatever that was.
You think that happened for any of the other ones, or
probably not?
Okay, I can work with that.
I'm looking. No, he had full games, the rest of them. But
okay, so you take that last game out.
Same stuff still applies.
Still pretty
he's
red.
Still been good.
Still pretty red, and he's still been pretty good in net. And it's a goblin square. Yeah. It's a 2.5 goblin.
That's interesting.
Very interesting. That's a goblin I could get behind. Somebody tell LC. Because it looks like Jonas is giving up 3.
Yeah.
Huh. All right. Cool. We got a couple other straight bets here, I believe. I think I have DJ Fitz one more. W Follow coming in from Big Nasty as well. Appreciate all the subbies getting involved today too. All right. Let's go ahead and head to the NBA. For some reason, Jovan, I don't like the NBA. I'm not a big NBA guy.
Yeah.
But I like betting Lakers-Clippers game.
Yeah, you do.
I have for years. I remember being on spring break in college and betting on these games and standing in front of the TV instead of speaking to people and sweating out the Clippers. And them coming through there on spring break when I was a senior. And for some reason, I just love betting the series, man. Rivalry, I feel like I'm kind of a Clippers guy. They're the contrarian team in the NBA, right? So they're kind of like the little brother of the Lakers, and they never get the respect. They typically don't really come through, and they always kind of find a way to fuck it up. But I like how they're playing of late. I know they're coming off a loss, Jovan. But before that, they ripped off 4 straight wins in a row. I like what I'm seeing out of Harden. He's having a great season so far. Kawhi is TBD tonight. He's iffy. I don't know if he's going to play. And if he doesn't play, and the Clippers are, barely even, a favorite in this spot, and they're still favorites, that's pretty crazy to me. And I'm assuming he's not going to play with the spread down from -3 to -1.5. But either way, if he's not in this game and they're still a favorite against the Lakers, who are much healthier, I would be pretty shocked. I know they're still missing Austin Reeves, I believe, but they have Luka, they have LeBron playing tonight, and they're dogs.
Reeves is the only guy who actually gets minutes on the injury report as of right now. So this is pretty rare for the Lakers. Obviously, a lot can change in the next couple hours, but one of the healthiest they've been.
Yeah, and look, Kawhi might not play, like I said. He's missed the last 3 games with the knee injury, shocker, but I mean, if he's in, I'm sure they'll catch some more steam, probably move back up to -3. If he's not, I'm assuming they'll still stay a short favorite here, and that's for a 19-24 Clippers team against a healthy Lakers team. What's going on with that? Pretty weird. It's not like the Lakers are playing like shit. They've won their last 2 games And they're still sitting, 26 and 16, 10 games above 500. So this line smells fishy. I want in. Go ahead and give me the Clippers to get it done tonight. Seeing some fades locking in the Lakers as well at plus chicken. It just looks too easy. Back in LeBron and Luka at plus chicken in their same city. And I think it's cake, to be honest, whether Kawhi plays or not. Love the Clippers tonight.
Sure.
Right?
Be on that.
Dubs. Bucks, Zach Robinson, OC. Thoughts?
Yeah, he was one of the names I thought I'd be somewhat okay with. Not the best, not the flashiest option, but I think people get so stuck into what he did with Atlanta because it wasn't great. The offense wasn't great, but I think it works a lot better with our offense, especially because he's run game reliant or run game centric, which is I kind of wanted. If we weren't going to get McDaniel, I wanted a run game centric OC to figure that out because that's when the offense has been at its best. So not McDaniel, not Kubiak or anything, but he's fine. Everybody hates that hire. I don't really hate it.
Okay. Darnell Nurse. That's the guy I was thinking of, Goots.
Yeah, on the Oilers.
Yeah.
Alpha Balt.
Yeah.
They play tonight?
Yeah, I'm on the Oilers.
He's on
Yes,
the
you
Oilers.
are. Yes, you are. Wow. Well, we got a couple sneak ball guys as well to maybe lock in the second lineup, depending on how these golf plays go. W's. I mean, Darnell Nurse is about as bald as they come.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Bald as ball.
Okay. W's. Jovan. You got one more play for the peeps. How about an under?
Yeah, an
Wow.
under. Which,
Love it.
when they come on for, I guess, CBB, a lot of them involve South Alabama zones over the last couple of years.
Okay.
They still play it. It's not like the best defensive team that they've had over the last couple of years, but still pretty good. And they get to play a JMU team that really cannot shoot. They're, I guess, 200th or just around there in college basketball and 3-point shooting. And it's weird because their numbers should actually be worse than that. The only reason it is what it is, they have Cliff Davis, Bradley Douglas, two guys off the bench or one guy off the bench, but they're two main ball handling guards. They shoot a ton of threes. Really, nobody else does at a consistent clip. So I'm thinking of kind of a nightmare team to go against the zone. It's probably them, especially because I watched them and I watched some of their games and I was interested to see how they would look against a team that would pressure the shit out of them on the ball. They let their bigs handle the ball and just go ISO a ton down the lane, which again, you can't beat the zone like that. You can't beat South Alabama's zone like that. I don't know how they're going to consistently score in this one, but I do think they can also defend South Alabama pretty well because not only is the game going to be slow because that's what South Alabama's defense kind of makes you do, and they'll pressure them probably they'll give a little full court press or half court trap or something like that that really takes JMU out of their element in the first place. But on the other side of the court, they defend the rim pretty decently well. South Alabama to score a lot of points in this game, I think is going to have to shoot the lights out themselves. So I think both these teams are going to struggle shooting from deep, which is not atypical out of either of these offenses, but it's going to be an ugly one. James Madison looks a little weird on the spread. I'm sure that if you look at the game, you'll kind of put 2 and 2 together on that one. If they win this game, I think they're going to have to do it with no points. I think this is going to have to be reminiscent of, I think it was South Alabama's last game that was in the 50s between both teams. This one screams ugly. If they shoot the lights out, I don't know who's going to do it. I'll tip cap.
Okay. 139 now? Oh, boy.
Yeah.
That's
Seeing 138.5.
Yeah. All right.
It's where it was at initially. I had to bump it down on the chart report because it was moving.
Okay. All right. Dubs. It's back. No fun. No points in Harrisonburg. Sign me up. Love, hate watching JMU. Kidding me?
Game of year.
All right. Let's talk about some PrizePicks squares. Okay. I got a couple that I like here. It starts out with a fade of a GOAT in college basketball this season, Mr. Nick Boyd. Nick Boyd has been an unbelievable weapon offensively for Wisconsin. He's been carrying their offense, and he's coming off of a 32 Berg against the Rutgers. Rutgers doesn't play like a defense, and he had his way with it, Mike's way. Well, tonight, in a letdown spot, the only big-name game of the night tonight in CBB, pretty much guaranteed to be the most bet on game tonight in college basketball because it's 2 real teams playing. The rest of the slate is all mid-majors that people don't love betting on besides us. So Wisconsin's only laying 5.5. Thought that was short. They're on a 4-game win streak. Penn State has not won a game in forever. Now, I think there's a chance that spread is fake sharp, so I wanted to find another way to fade the Badgers tonight, and it's with Nick Boyd against a pretty good Penn State defense, at least with their guards, a team that's pretty athletic, and I think they could hang a little bit with Wisconsin. I'm just starting to think that Wisconsin might be fake sharp on the spread, but I do like the under in this game, and I do still lean, I lean Penn State here on the spreads in this game. And Nick Boyd is coming off of his best game of the season. They just put up 96 points against Rutgers, and he had a boatload of them himself. He's on the pop tab for pretty much all of his squares, and I figured it would be best to take his less than 19.5 points. Had some pretty good success this year in college basketball, fading some goats in the points category. Let's hope that stays true tonight, knock on wood. Starting out with a Wisconsin fade on Nick Boyd, the former FAU legend. It was in the Final Four. So fade Nick Boyd, and then this one is just a straight Goots backing here. Taking Yusuf Nurkic, who Goots promised. He looked me in the eyes and promised Nurkic was not going more than his fantasy score last week. Or the other night.
2 days ago. It was
ago?
PRA too.
Yeah, it was his PRA. And Goots promised me, he said, Krabs, I got you, man. I promise you he's not going more than his PRA. Well, he had the best game of his career. He had a triple-double. So, Goots, what do we do? When that happens, most people keel over and die and they give up. Not us.
Nope.
Okay, we go right back to the well
fade.
here.
Yep.
And we're taking Mr. Nurkic less than PRA, who's on the pop tab, who has a completely green chart. And he's on the feed. He literally was roasting this guy who was gassing him up. Posted a screenshot of his stats in the Real app and said, oh my God, this is the craziest stat line ever. I guess Nurkic is just used to getting chirped, so he thought the guy was chirping him. And he quote tweeted it and was like, with the guy's profile picture, and was pretty much clowning him for being broke or something like that. And the guy's like, dude, I was gassing you up, saying you had like a very efficient game. Like he's just so used to being bad and getting chirped. But yeah, go ahead and fade Mr. Nurkic in this game tonight. His less than PRA. He ain't splooging back-to-back nights this week. And Goots, I'd love to get you involved in this one to get some revenge back.
Yep, got to go right back to it. Got to get the revenge.
Yep, got to fade his green chart. He ain't going off again. Nope. Jovan, you get a couple squares you like?
Yep, keep it simple. No, he just got added to the injury report as we were talking about that game, so if he hasn't played, it is what it is. But LaMelo, after that god-awful performance, 5.5 field goals made square, especially when, just like we talked about, the Magic have been fantastic against shooters. So, I mean, the whole world is once again on Con Knipple and all the rest of the shooters. I don't think it's going to have to be that game. I think it's going to have to be a game where they win one-on-one matchups, whether it's LaMelo or Bridges or Miller. Like, I think that's how they're going to win this game and score points. LaMelo's bouncing back, assuming he plays, so the square is green.
Okay.
And then Jacob Meyer in what's probably game of the night. I would say UAB USF, which it was game of the night the first time they played. It was overtime game. Both had 100 points. I think it went to double OT. But that was an incredible game. UAB ended up winning that game, which was a really good road upset for them. USF thought they were big-brained in that game, which I didn't really understand it. They tried to, run UAB off the line. And if you know, we've talked about UAB too, UAB, they like to run fast, play in transition, but they cannot shoot threes whatsoever. So USF, what they were doing, they're drive right into our bigs. They were running them off the three-point line. They're being super aggressive on the perimeter. So they just said, drive in our bigs. I trust our bigs, or we trust our bigs to defend at the rim, so you're not going to be efficient. UAB did that, and they scored every single fucking time. Okay. So that's how they ended up scoring 109 points in the game. That's how they won the game. Meyer, though, he went to the rim. He's the only one that got somewhat stopped in the game at the rim. He was 6 of 16 from the field.
Damn.
But his game, he's the only guy on UAB that's comfortable in the mid-range. So I figure not only is USF probably going to knock down the pressure on the perimeter a little bit, but they're going to make them probably win in mid-range and not at the rim. The guy who does that is Jacob Meyer. So I think this is a golden matchup for him.
Okay. Jacoby Meyer, more than 14.5 points. Love it. And unfortunately, Ball is off the board for now, but it's probably because he just got put on the injury report like you're talking about.
Yeah,
and
we'll see.
Wait a little bit and see if he gets put back up there. I am seeing some of his other squares up, but not his field goals made. So we'll wait that puppy out, chat. Just wait to lock in the sharp report format for now. And when you see it on the feeds, we'll drop the link. That's when you can safely lock that puppy in. Keep you guys updated. Okay? Dubs. W sharp report. Let's see if we can run it back.
Sure.
On the sharp report format. Okay? Dubs. Can we go check some picket splits? Some of these games for tonight. I would love to check out the picket splits on the ice, honestly, and take a peep at the Knights, take a peep at the Oilers, and then maybe we'll check out some NBA splits and that Clippers-Lakers game. But let's start out with Vegas and Boston and see what people are betting on in this game. Looks like the ML is pretty split. Okay? I consider Boston a public dog there a little bit. 49% is pretty public to me for a dog.
Yeah.
And then spread bets, I mean, they don't matter too much in this game. I feel like most people are taking the ML. So, all right, not terrible. I like seeing that, right?
Yep.
What about Edmonton? Can we check out the Oilers splits? I'm assuming no McDavid fades today if you're all over Edmonton.
Not.
Look at all these
Pens.
Penguins wagers, bro.
You know, like they've played well, so I'm not that shocked, but still the Oilers at home.
Yeah.
I figured they'd be, especially because they're like minus 170. I figured they'd be in like every lay.
Yeah. You'd think.
That's pretty surprising.
I feel like people are tired of fading Pittsburgh, man.
I guess.
And I don't blame
I didn't
them,
know
to
that
be
it
honest.
outweighed McDavid.
Yeah. You'd think it would, at minimum, at least just cancel it out. Maybe not outweigh it. But I, for one, am one of those people that's kind of tired of fading Pittsburgh. Now, love the sell job. Love Edmonton coming off a loss here. I think it's a winner. If it wins the squad ride poll, I'm certainly tailing. But every time I fade Pittsburgh this year, it's fucking cookie, bro.
Yeah, it's fair.
Absolute cake. So maybe that's why people are betting on Pittsburgh. I think they're just one of those teams that people are just riding and taking them every game. And they've been very, very good to the bettors so far this season. I mean, they're 31-18 on the puck line so far this year. So pretty impressive. See how that works out tonight. Let's hope I'm jinxing them.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we check the splits in Lakers Clippers? That might be game of night. And I've never declared an NBA game of the night, but that might be game of night. I don't know. Why do I like this series so much? These guys don't give a fuck.
I mean, it's just because there's always some sharp line in any of their games.
Yeah. Look at all these Lakers bets at plus check, brother.
I mean, yeah.
Look at it.
It's the Lakers.
That could be why the line's moving.
Could be.
Although I feel like it's still Kawhi related. It's probably not a good sign for Kawhi playing. Spread's down, but look at these splits, dudes. Look at all the bets on the spread. Look at all the bets on the ML for the Lakers. Talk about a public dog, chat. My goodness.
I could be public dog.
That's a public dog. If I've ever seen one. Jeez. All right. That's a great sign for the Clippers tonight. Let's hope I'm in my duff there in the NBA. All right. Let's go take a peep at some college basketball games on the slate. Let's see if there's any honorable mentions that me and Jovan were thinking about maybe putting in here.
We got an auto tail from Lancer Golf.
No shots.
What could
What's
this
up, Lancer?
be?
Oi.
What could this be?
250,000 channel points from Mr. Lancer Golf. That is insane.
See if he's coming with heat.
That is insane. Def Kaji? Who's Kaji?
Cake.
Okay.
That's what I needed.
Very, very curious. Told you I'd be back after the Lady Irish.
Right.
Bro.
That was Lancer.
Are you running it back?
Wow.
Hey, we don't discriminate on the show. If it's a lady play, it's a lady play.
We certainly don't.
We will take a women's college basketball play.
That shit was Peepaw last time.
Are we buying low on Iowa State? Haven't heard a lot of love about them recently.
Wow, no way we got a square.
Okay. Jasmine Paulini.
Let's take a look at that, Goots.
Would love to. Oh, it's a less than too. Let's go.
What is this in?
It's got to be. It's got to be women's college basketball.
I don't know that they have fantasy scores for women's CBB, so it's got to be something else. Oh, it's tennis.
Tennis. Okay. Sure.
There it is.
Hopefully it's on the pop tab.
It's pretty green, Krabs.
Yeah.
My God.
Oh, this could be a W fine from Lancer Golf.
golly.
We might need to change his name to Lancer Tennis. I'll say it. Jasmine Paulini. Okay. Less than 14.5 fantasy score. That's green as ma.
Green as Peepaw.
All right. What are we pairing this with, bro?
That's a great question.
I think we opened the
It's
floor
on Friday. It's on Friday.
It's not till tomorrow.
Or wait, no, it's midnight.
It's at midnight tonight.
Midnight.
Late.
Square.
They're in Australia,
Bro,
so yeah.
My God.
Tennis might be a sleeper sport to bet on.
Tennis
they play at the
is-
weirdest times, man.
I suggested to Rav yesterday, chat. Let me know if you like this. Eventually, it's going to be Alcaraz Center, obviously. Maybe Jokic will get in there. Thinking about streaming at 2:30 a.m. at night.
You are.
No.
That's when you're gonna fire up a good stream.
Maybe.
No.
Who's gonna be watching that? At
I
that hour?
mean, Sinner and Alcaraz are
Yeah.
unbelievable games.
I'm hip. They're
Like,
two.
people
two of the young
probably
goats, right?
stay up late and watch that.
Would you guys wake up and watch that shit, chat? Ethan will be watching it.
Z will be watching.
That's one of those things that people say they're gonna watch it, and then 1 a.m. rolls around and they're snoring.
Yeah, I feel like that's what they do for the
that's-
24 hours.
That's
too.
also true.
It's one of those things where you're like, yeah, I want to do it, and then all of a sudden your eyelids get heavy and you're chalked.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's
Right.
like a Friday too.
Okay. Pair with Nurkic.
Just a thought. It's a Saturday. It's a
Do we
Saturday.
pair with Nurkic?
With Nurk.
Or we could pair with some NFL plays this weekend.
I'm literally looking at the NFL board right now for you.
What is the crabbiest NFL square on the board this weekend? Honestly, Goots, let's just go ahead and head over there. Let's take a peep. I don't know why, but my gut is telling me let's pair this with an NFL square this weekend. Let's take it to Sunday. Let's take it to Sunday. Cooper Kupp could certainly be faded against his former team. Hilarious.
That's fun.
That's a narrative that nobody's really talking about yet.
There's some green charts.
Yeah. Could fade Ramondre Stevenson again. Put the rent on it.
Yep. Run that one back.
I mean, he's up for 48.5 rushing yards. At some point, he needs to be stopped. This is
Has
absurd.
to be stopped.
I don't know if I could pair it with Stafford less than passing tutties. Are there any weird interception squares up? There's a Matthew Stafford pick square up. I'm not taking that one. That's the only one you could take at less than 4. So, I also wouldn't mind pairing this with that goals allowed square for tonight. And then maybe an NFL square too. Make this like a weekender bender. Maybe we go with that weird looking 2.5 goals allowed square from Corpusalo. It's pretty much a normal square. It's 2.75x for a 2-piece. So it's pretty much like a normal square.
Yep.
I like that. I mean, if you think Vegas wins this game with me, they're probably going to have to put up 3 goals.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Right?
I'm with you.
And I think we find an NFL square for this weekend as well and pair it with Jasmine. Make a little 3-man.
They also have, I guess it's not that early, but remember when they put up a 3-point square pretty early for the weekend in CBB? There's one up for tomorrow night. The only one for tomorrow's slate and only game they have up.
Nigel James.
4 in each of his last 2 games.
Nigel,
fuck.
Nigel, are you here? All right, let's look at that game, Marquette and Butler. There might not be a spread out for that game yet.
Wouldn't think so. I'll look at Bartor, see what it says.
I'd love to know what the total's supposed to be. Marquette's coming off a 105-104 game. So talk about a perfect time to fade, right?
Right.
And Butler,
I'm seeing projected spread of 12.
Okay.
Yeah, Marquette's coming off sharp spot.
Marquette's coming off of 4 overs in a row. They're coming off a sharp win. Butler's coming off their worst defensive game of the season where they gave up 80 points. They still won, but they gave up 80 to DePaul. Could be a good time to buy low on the under. Could be a good time to buy low on, Butler's defense here. And I would not mind making this a 4-man, adding a square for Friday nights. So that way we have one for tonight with Jonas Corpusalo, 2.5 goals allowed. We have the midnight square tonight, which is going to cash. I'm not, doubting Lancer Golf at all with that one. Nigel James tomorrow night.
Right.
And then maybe we take an NFL square for Sunday. Make this a 4-man.
What may that be?
Let's take a look. The Stevenson one is certainly catching my eye against that Broncos defense. I would love to see if they have any pass rush receiving touchdown squares. Oh.
Yep.
They have a Drake May 1.5 pass rush receiving touchdown square. This is when we need a siren, Goots.
Give me that.
Like a wee whoop, wee whoop.
Yeah, I got to get that on the soundboard.
We need some sort of siren or just me saying alert, alert.
You want to record it yourself? Alert, alert.
Can we do it right now? Or?
Yeah, let me figure it out.
Okay.
Need the
alert, alert. That's interesting. That totals up to 42.5 on the way up. Need the Elmo siren. Yeah, the Elmo nuke. The Elmo nuke was honestly what we need, Goots. So maybe we just mark that one down for after stream and add that puppy. I think that'd probably be better than me just yapping in the mic. Okay. Very interesting here. I mean, I'll certainly be on the Broncos spread along with every single sharp on earth. Surely that goes well. Maybe it's just Drake May less than 1.5 pass rush receiving touchdowns, though, in this game. If the Broncos cover, by the way, they're down to 4.5 for the backup QB. Give me a break. Give me a break. I don't know why you don't love it, but give me a break.
I don't love it, but I don't know that I'll be able to push the Patriots either. We'll talk about it tomorrow.
All right. Yeah, a lot of football talk tomorrow, chat. Just a tip coming in with a 15 stream streak. W, just a tip. Appreciate you, Beast. I like Real sharps are on the ML, brother. DJ Fitz said, sure. I like that Drake May less than 1.5. There's also probably some combo touchdown squares, Jovan, and you have a pretty good eye on those. There's 2 normal ones. There's a Drake May and RJ Harvey one. I forget if RJ Harvey scored last week. I don't think he did. And then there's a Stephon Diggs and Cortland Sutton.
RJ Harvey didn't jack shit
Okay.
in that game.
There's a Sam Darnold 1.5 passing touchdown square. That's interesting. There's a Matt Stafford 1.5 passing touchdown square. I think we just pair with the old reliable Drake May system play, but
Especially since that one was also up last week.
Yeah, I mean, there's also a Jason Myers 2.5 PATs made square.
Ooh.
That's one that I certainly like after the Seahawks splooged last week. I like the under in the Rams game. So that's a square I'd put in the ring. Not a good sign for Broncos fans. They have a Will Lutz 1.5 PATs made square after he's been green as ma for that.
Yeah.
That Jason Myers square is kind of looking at me funny, Jovan.
Jason Myers is looking at you funny.
Jason Myers less than 2.5 PATs made. That one and Drake May. Why don't you pick between those two?
I would say May.
Okay.
Looking through the rest of the squares, I'm pretty concerned about fading things that have to do with Seahawks Rams.
Wow. You think there might be some points looking at the PrizePicks board?
Yeah, which, I mean, there should be. I shouldn't say there should be, but like looking at the game after the way the first one, or not the first one, the cinema one that we all remembered went,
Yep.
It's not crazy to say there should be points, but the squares are interesting
Yep.
in that game. They are certainly pointing towards a repetition of that, so I'm a little scared.
Okay. Good
Drake
point
May,
here
find
from
out, like
Lancer.
it under.
Okay. Might be the first time in history Paulini and Nigel James are in the same lineup. I mean, that's got to be history
History.
in the
yeah.
making.
History for sure.
Would you rather put Drake May less than 1.5 pass rush receiving touchdowns in here? Or would you rather put Ramondre Stevenson in here and just keep rolling the dice, fading him?
So we put Drake back.
Okay. I think this is a 4-man that could smack, a 9x 4-man.
Yeah, man.
Paulini, less than 14.5 fantasy score. Jonas Corpusalo, more than 2.5 goals allowed gob. Nigel James, less than 1.5 3-pointers made. And Drake May, less than 1.5 pass rush receiving tutties.
I need Paulini with a random 3 square tonight. I need to find it. Second pairing. Need to find it.
Okay. Well, you want to do that now or you want to do that later? Or?
Yeah, we can check the NBA.
Okay. I did lock that in. If you guys want to tail that, it's on my PrizePicks. I'll drop the link here as well for you, though, if you want. Here's the link to that 4-man 9X. I put 200 on it. 2 PrizePicks units on that puppy. There's the link if you want to tail. Paulini got to win that match, Mahoney's saying. Oh, no. Mahoney.
Yeah, the whole chat hated that square, which is probably exactly what Krabs wants.
Krabs, just wondering if you thought the Signetti Chipotle Bowl was a me guy meal or not. Regards.
Do we get confirms on like the actual meal?
Yeah, it's brown rice, black beans, chicken, and guac. That's it.
That's it? No,
That's it.
No cheese,
No
pico,
cheese.
no nothing?
No cheese, no salsa.
That's just...
Yeah, I don't really
Dude hates
I don't really
fun.
love the bowl, but I don't think it's a me guy move. I think it's actually a don't think about lunch, don't be a me guy. Like a lot of these coaches are
I feel like it's the opposite, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of these, it's coming out. A lot of these coaches are door dashing thousands of dollars of food for their staff every single day. It just came out. It was either Nebraska or Wisconsin, where they door dashed $2,000 worth of burgers for their entire coaching staff before getting on the plane, their private jet, to go fly somewhere for a recruiting visit. And that's a me guy move. That is just an absurd abuse of NIL and how ridiculous the sport has gotten that now the coaches are door dashing thousands of dollars of food before their flight on a private jet. That would be a me guy move. I think Signetti is saying, I don't want to think about what I'm having for lunch. I want to just get the same thing. He goes on the app, he clicks 2 buttons, orders the same thing every single day for lunch, and his assistant AD goes and picks it up for him. I think it's a team player move. And I'll be honest, since learning about Curt Signetti and his Chipotle addiction, he's kind of grown on me a little bit. Because us Chipotle guys, we got to stick together. We're strength in numbers at this point because we don't have many. A lot of people are anti-Chipotle these days. So, Cignetti's growing on me overall, just for him being, a great coach. And sure, he likes talking about himself and, he says he wins and says, Google me, but he does back it up, to be fair. So if he didn't back it up, that'd be one thing. And if they fall off, I'll be certainly there right on the sidelines to chirp him. But he backs it up. And he's a Chipotle guy, so I'm not going to be hating him for that.
Yeah.
I think it's a team player move. Quick, easy, don't have to think about it, don't have to waste time, not going out for lunch. Spend time watching film with your team, try to win games. I've never heard anyone diss Chipotle. Morney's saying, brother, open your ears.
Been some disses for sure.
Open your ears. Bookit gave us all little Christmas gift cards before the holiday, and they knew ball. They got me a Chipotle gift card.
That's
pretty
huge.
excited about that.
Huge for Krabs.
Pretty excited about that, although cheat meal's already been cashed in.
Bought a Pete Alonso
so.
jersey with mine. W.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
Wow.
I told you that.
Wow.
I didn't know you used the gift card for that. That's sick.
Yeah, shout out Pete.
Chipotle people anti-Chipotle people need to be boiled. I agree, Kyle B. It still plays. Is it as good as it used to be? No, it's not as good as it used to be. As Brian Harmon right now is teeing off. Shout out to Ball Boys. It's not as good as it used to be. I think he likes it.
That looks like a really good drive.
I think he
from
nuked
Sam.
it. Yep, absolutely nuked it.
Oh,
Brian Harmon might be
that's
back.
drive of year.
Remember Harmon collapsed
Way to
last
set tone.
weekend? Remember watching that during Sweats?
Oh, yeah, I do actually remember watching that.
He melted.
That was like the one guy I actually saw on the TV up there.
Yeah.
Was just,
He was, like,
every
throwing
time I
his-
looked.
He was throwing his clubs.
Every time I looked, I mean, the number kept getting fatter.
Yeah.
Like, how is he? I swear he was just 2 under. Now he's fucking 5 over.
All right, cut the shit. What are we pairing with this Polini square and a two-piece? Just in case that four-man doesn't hit, which I'm not expecting that to be the case. But
Could put it with a Cal Raleigh triple.
Dude.
Already did that. Could put it with a Pete triple.
Could put it with Judge under home runs.
Could do that. Could put it with Corbin Carroll under home
Nah,
runs.
there's a max in this category.
What do you got, Goots?
There is a max.
Triples?
Yes.
What is it?
Michael fucking Harris.
4?
4.
That is,
Damn.
There's a reason it's fat.
that hell's
Javon.
Rooker up for 2. He hit him like that?
Rooker ain't that
Drum,
slow.
wait on the promo. Please wait. I know you guys are very excited, and seriously, I could not recommend their products more. I've been using them for years before this partnership. I promise. You're going to want to use these puppies. You're going to like the way you look. I guarantee it. Wait on the promo code. We got to get confirms from Fruity. Let me text him right now and see if there's been any updates on the promo.
Promo of year. Promo of year.
We can let Goods go square here in the season category.
Would love to hear that, Goots.
How about a Tawny less than home runs?
Okay.
How's that sound?
That might be the only goat Krabs will never once fade
That's
in a season long.
no balls. No
Just-
balls.
Would you?
I don't want a season long square to pair with us.
I know we're just bullshitting. There is one you could be interested in if you're looking for, because I assume I cannot get you to take a more than tonight.
Is it hitting? It better fucking hit.
Yeah, it's hitting. There's a couple that are hitting. But if you want a less than, I'm looking at in the NBA 2 potentials. One of them is probably right up your alley. I think
Okay.
it's lowest total on the board. Last couple games he's been splishing because they've played rat shit rem defenses. Now they play the Rockets. Dom Barlow is up for 5.5 points.
Who the Reggie Barlow?
Scott Barlow?
Scott Barlow.
Dominic Barlow.
He's up for 5.5 points.
He's got a lot of squares on, man.
Yeah, he does. Played the Suns, played the Pacers. Rockets are a little different.
Okay, I'm in. Dominic Barlow, less than 5.5 points.
Yep.
I'm in. I'm pairing that with Jasmine Paulini, less than 14.5 fantasy score. Lock that puppy. Go, 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 go. Go.
Most random 2-piece of year. That also is a world record.
That might
First
break
time-
the app, folks.
First time that's ever been drafted.
That might legitimately break the platform. Here's a link if you guys want to tail that 2-piece. Lancer, get involved, my man. We got 2 lineups in there with your auto tail. We appreciate you redeeming that pup. W auto tail, W Lancer. Okay? Awesome. Clippers were 6-20 and plus 1.5 at home versus the Lakers last month with LeBron and Luka playing a 1-15. Lakers didn't even put up 90. Does that worry you at all, or does that seem normal? No. It does not worry me at all whatsoever because this is the NBA and nothing that happened last month matters today at all. Honestly, stuff that happened yesterday really doesn't even matter today. What matters is looking at the lineups for tonight, looking at the team's records overall this season, and seeing a team that's coming off a loss, a team that's significantly worse than the Lakers on paper who are healthy and have their 2 studs playing in the same game for one of the few times this whole season. As a dog, a public dog, on the roads, seems like a pretty easy angle for people to say, wow, the Lakers got blown out last time they played the Clippers. They're plus chicken tonight. They got Luka and LeBron playing on the roads. It's not even a road game. It's right down the street. The Lakers are winning this game, and that's why 70% of the splits are on the Lakers, and that's why 70% of people are losing points on this game. Could not be less worried.
Also, I know Jokic didn't play, so it's a little different, but Lakers beating the Nuggets is always a pretty big deal because they don't get to do that very often.
Sure.
So Nuggets own them. Jamal Murray owns them, but they beat them.
Sure.
Jokic not. That was a big deal. They're coming off of a good-looking win on the road.
Yep. That is a big deal.
Yeah.
Okay. Dude, who's this guy? Is this Aaron Rodgers' brother or something? They keep showing him.
Patrick Rogers.
Patrick Rogers.
They're
good?
not. They're not
I saw
related.
he was top of the. Maybe it was because he was teeing off first. But
Yeah.
Top of the PP board in like every category.
He's all right.
It's like what's going on with this guy?
Nothing special.
Let's see where he sticks his puppy.
This looks like shot of a year.
I'm all back now. You hear? Oh
Oh
it's
my
all-
God,
Dart.
shot of decade.
That's a
Yep,
dart.
That's a birdie pot right there,
That
folks.
looks like me out there. Man.
You got to get Jovan on the links.
Nah, please don't.
You want to talk about a me guy in golf? I got a me guy for you. Jason Day. He's a me guy.
No, he's
Me
not.
guy, what's
Dudes,
he do?
look at the pants he's wearing and
That's
tell me
his sponsor.
Dudes, I understand, but he chose to sponsor with them.
Yeah.
And I love Malbon, but they make some me guy clothes.
Jason Day
What's wrong with that? He's
is
got
a
that shit on.
great guy.
I'm sure he's a great guy, although none of us know if he's a great guy or not, but I'm sure he is.
Dude,
I mean,
he's got that shit
got
on.
that shit
Krabs.
on.
What
It's
do you
just,
mean?
it's the Malbon fits he's rocking. It's too much. And he just hit a ball off the cart path.
Where is that?
Off the cart path that
Oh
almost
my
hit a
God.
person
Thank
walking.
you,
Nah.
Prime.
Nah.
Where are they playing this tournament?
I actually don't know. It's the Amex.
Thought is up for 4.4. What ERA,
Yeah,
Brian?
He's
Oh,
one of like the 4 pitchers with ERA squares up. I assume they're doing a lot of the pitchers alphabetically with the teams because all the A teams are up already.
huh.
But yeah, they have
It's in
Spot,
Cali,
Sevy,
La
Strider,
Quinta.
Sale. They're the pitchers they have up right now.
Okay.
Quick peep.
Still waiting to hear back from Manscaped on the promo code, guys. So hold off. Please do not purchase any Manscaped yet. Wait till we get you a promo code, a discount code to save you some money, and then we will all attack and hit the website. I might have to get a new product as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure, Scotty Scheffler is going to win this tournament.
I mean, Scott.
And Bunker.
Immediate bunker. Thank
Goots.
you, Goots.
He's 400 through 6. He'll get that up and down.
Yeah, he's actually.
Oh, here we go. Big shot for bald guy Harmon.
Oh, it's a shot of year.
Bald boy Harmon. Can he stick this? That's right.
That shot of Eon. Oh.
Sit. Just a dog shit shot.
Gonna have to get up and down on hole one.
Horrid shot. Horrid.
Well, if he can't get up and down from there, he shouldn't be on the tour. I'll say.
Horrid.
Harmon, man.
That's
Lock
actually
in.
just
Lock in, Harmon.
Krabs, gun to head. Who are you fading on this list on screen? And I probably know.
I mean, I'm fading Chris Sale. What are we talking about here? A waste of words.
That was, yeah. As soon as
say.
I said it, I was like, that's a dog shit question. I know exactly what you say.
And Max Homa's dialed in, folks.
Yeah, he's back, folks.
Wow. Okay. You guys sweating out any golf right now? Are any of y'all coming down here for the Waste Management Open? Richie, I think Rav is trying to go. Dude said he might
Maybe.
go.
You'll know, Richie.
Okay. Yeah, Chaco, I think they're doing alphabetical order, bro. That's why.
Yeah.
Okay.
Arizona Athletics.
Jackie Moon's on
Atlanta.
Max Homa less than strokes today. Well, he's got a birdie putt on one.
Are we on that?
I wish he was a bald boy. Be honest.
Oh yeah, we got birdies or better.
Okay.
And that's slope with Josh.
Since we're looking at prize picks right now, might as well take a peep over at the pop tab in the NBA and see if anybody else is looking at us funny. Klay Thompson's up for 12.5 points. He's the most popular square after he's been splooging, and he's facing the Warriors tonight, Jovan. I feel like that's got to be taken.
Good God, that's right out of the Krabs playbook.
You take that and you take Luka less than points, who, by the way, is a discount right now. 32.5 points, normal square, and 26.5 discount. That's probably its two-piece it's smacking.
Yeah, probably is. Keyshawn George on the pop.
Is he?
Shout out.
He's a very good ball player, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I don't want to fade him, especially against the Nuggets.
Yeah. You know who I kind of want to fade again is Nurkic.
Yep.
After what he did to Goots, man.
Shout
Not
out
acceptable.
Nurk.
You don't dog my guy Goots like that and expect no repercussions. I'll say it. I'm sitting a three-piece here with Klay Thompson less than 12.5 points, Luka Doncic less than 32.5 points, fading the discount, and then Yusuf Nurkic less than PRA. Hashtag for Goots.
Hashtag for Goots.
That's a three-man that could smack. I'll say it. That's a three-man that could be at table before you know it.
Krabs, if you had to take one GOAT today, who would that be?
Let me drop this lineup in the chat. Did I buy that James Wood downtown Lancer? It was, I don't think they had a James Wood downtown Lancer. They had a $65,000 James Wood rookie card that I did not buy. Didn't even think about buying it. And they had a bunch of JD5 and RG3 downtowns, which I wanted just the JD5.
Yeah, they're sick.
If I had to take a GOAT today,
I'm staring at two right here that are calling my name. Super rare.
what is the total at in this Rockets game? Total's on the way down. Total's low.
Yeah.
If I had to take a GOAT today, I'd probably look to take.
I'm literally breaking Krabs' brain.
I like your LaMelo angle.
Yeah.
I'll
I'll tell you the two I will be taking. I forget what exactly he shot when we faded him last game, but
Wemby.
I would love a Wemby bounce back.
Yep.
Which I'm sure will be somewhat popular, especially against the dog shit Jazz. But
Yep.
I like him to get that, and I like KD.
Wow, you do like KD.
Do you like KD?
Okay. I forgot to fade Bryce Sensabaugh today.
Yeah.
At what point do I have to just let those splurge?
We might have to let those splurge.
He
also has another 2.5, 3 square up.
No shots.
But he didn't hit threes last time out.
How is his points not on the pop tab? He has been an absolute menace.
Yeah, he's splurging. Literally splurging.
I mean, he might have to be faded, respectfully.
Can't stop you from that one.
7.5 3-pointers attempted is pretty high. Hoping they would just have field goals attempted for him. They don't.
Asked them to find a GOAT to back and then just
Then we end up on fading Bryce
end up
Sensabaugh.
on fading.
The problem is that Keontae George in that last game kind of also had 43. So who's scoring points here? Honestly, like looking at it, it might have just always been the Spurs by GTA Murder.
Yeah. That's a big old spread.
Huge spread.
On the road.
Keontae just dropped 40. Sensabaugh.
Okay.
Wemby just had probably his worst game of the season, I would have to think. Might just be a knucking.
Okay. Yeah, maybe I just let Bryce Sensabaugh splooge off to the side. I can't do that.
The thing is, like, it's also worse. I think this was what happened the first time we faded him. It's worse if it's a blowout because he will play.
Oh. What if he just like misses some shots for the first time in a long time?
I mean, yeah, it's certainly a possibility. I would hope so.
What are your thoughts on Philip Gustafsson, less than 2.5 goals allowed.
Ooh,
Kind of liked Minnesota late night tonight on the ice.
Minnesota late nights. What's the line in that game? Minus 150. That's a little bit of respect. Red Wings have been damn good.
Yeah.
Coming off of a damn good win.
Yeah.
Didn't come with goals, but would not hate that.
Yeah. Yeah, Sean Beasley, pretty crazy, right? More home runs. And baseball's crazy. You can just move the field whenever you want. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at Bryce Sensabaugh and Philip Gustafsson in a lineup, and I'm really wanting a third piece here. Pair with these two guys. Maybe it's somebody in CBB.
Yeah, it's not many squares up. It's really just those two games, the UAB USF game and Wisconsin Penn State is the only ones up today. So options are pretty slim.
Yeah. Ooh, Boots.
And Bennett for Krabs.
Should we close this out with a bald boy, less than SOGs? Huh. Okay. I'm in. Love that, Goots. Little 3-man to close us out right here. And I hope Harmon made that par putt. Assuming he did. But yeah, I just locked in a 3-man here. If you guys want to tail, it's probably the last lineup I placed tonight, besides the Sharp Report 4-man when that puppy goes back up on the board for
He did not make it.
He did not make the putt?
Jeez.
Goots, dude.
Jeez. Oh, the
Goots,
putt.
it was like a
He said the
3-footer.
chat saying the putt was for bogey. He made
Yeah,
it.
that putt was for bogey. He made it. Yeah. And here's Scotty for birdie. After he went in the bunker. There it is.
Just.
He duffed his first chip? Dude, he's lost it, man. He's lost it. He's probably a little angry ball guy right now.
Just.
Damn. All right. Well, it's about that time, chat, and we do have a yap right after this. Please stick around afterwards. Your guy Tom Hoagie's in tied for first.
Go Frogs. There we go.
Okay.
Come on.
We do have a yap stream right after this. Very curious to hear what they're on for tonight. I know they bounced back last night with the W Nod Pods, W Yap Boys, Rav, and Trent. Excited to hear what they've got crafted up today. Yeah, so right after this, stick around. Do not go anywhere. We got a stream firing up here in 10. Why don't we go ahead and wrap up? Get a squad right up and moving. Goots, do me a favor if you're around, if you're local, run that shit. I'm trying to see that train. Dubs. All right, Jovan. We just cannot buy one, man. We cannot buy one on the squad ride. So, chat, we need to hit the reset button here. Me and Jovan are hitting the reset button right now as well. And we need to lock in and hit a squad ride for tonight and get back in the win column. It has been the entire week. I don't think we've hit a squad ride this entire week. 3 losses and a push, I believe. Embarrassing. 5-8-1 in January. Not going to cut it. It's not why you guys join stream and watch BTL. Okay, so we got to be better. It starts tonight. I think it starts with the Clippers.
The Clips.
I think we head to the association.
Head there.
After seeing how public the Lakers were, don't think we have a choice.
Yeah.
What are you eyeing from your place?
I mean, I really like the Hornets. And to be frank with you, I don't give a fuck who plays this game.
Okay.
Fitz LaMelo, fantastic. I'm excited. I would assume because right when we were talking about it, the line moved up to like 7.5. Now it's down back to 5.5. So
yeah,
probably
I'm seeing some 6.5s. I'm seeing a 5.5 on green right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm staring at. I would assume they feel decently confident. But regardless, I want to fade the Magic after coming back from overseas, no matter what.
Okay. I'm still seeing a lot of 6.5s. I'm seeing majority 6.5s, 1 5.5, 1 7.5 on a slow moving book, and 1 6. Do we just put it at 6? Split the difference there?
Yeah.
Hornets plus 6. Okay. We'll put that in. What do you think about the Oilers tonight?
I like the Oilers. I like taking a fat plus check.
Coming off a loss.
That could be the diff.
Pittsburgh was pretty public, weren't they?
Yeah. It was a little surprising.
I think we put them in.
Do it.
My hockey plays have been pretty hot, and my contrarian brain says let's keep it out because I'm due for a stinker. You want to put Youngstown State in here?
Yep. Put the Pens.
Okay. Youngstown State still at -7.5. Let's go 4 plays, 4 winners. 4 plays, 4 winners. Okay. 4 plays, 4 winners. Hurry up, go, go, go. The link is about to be dropped in the chat for you guys. Or to lock in your vote for the squad route, excuse me. Get those votes in. Don't just sit there. Do me a favor. Don't be a me guy today. Okay, set the tone before the weekend gets here and lock in your squad ride votes. We got plenty of links in the YouTube and the Twitch chat, okay? Please, everybody right now, click on that link, head to the Bookit BTLX, and lock in your vote, please.
Need that.
Please, please, please. Please, please, please. Everybody right now, I know there's a couple people watching saying, I'm not doing that. I'm doing other things. I'm watching this on the side during work. I making some food. I don't give a shit what Krabs says. I understand. Okay? But for once in your life, can you not be a me guy? And can you please lock in your squad ride vote? Can we break the records for most squad ride votes in the poll for today? You still got 4 minutes left, and there's not nearly enough votes. There should be 400 votes on this poll. And we barely ever eclipse 100. That means 25% of people watching are voting. That means 75% of people watching are not voting.
Just put down my Wagyu steak for lunch to lock in the squad. Right? That's hard for me.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Put the lunch down. Put the work computer down. All I'm asking, I don't care if you're not paying attention during the show. You can always go back and rewind on the YouTube or rewatch. But we need you guys right now, more than ever. Can we break the record right now for votes? Please. Can we break it? Weird, no tie since it's been a blind vote. There has been one tie, Big Bat.
Yeah, there was one.
But yeah, I mean, it's crazy what happens when you take away the people's ability to troll. It's not a coincidence. Krabs, you got a Trader Joe's down there in Texas. Barbell protein bars are a cheat code in the weight loss journey. Lancer, man, DM me a screenshot of what they look like, will you? Will you DM me on X a screenshot of what they look like? I want to check those puppies out. We got Rav dropping a blog for today. W Rav. Appreciate you, boss. Way to get that puppy up nice and early. Love that. Working during BTL is a me guy move. I take my lunch from 1 to 2. Genius. Kyle B. Smart. That's a veteran move.
That's just a guy who knows what he's doing.
Veteran move right there from Kyle B. W. Kyle B. Guys, please do me a favor and get some votes in. I would love to break the record today. We are already at 100 votes. That means only 25% of you guys are locking in votes. Okay, we need more. We need more. Okay? Please. Krabs, I tried this ketchup chips from Trader Joe's. They were so goated. Bro, they were only there for like a couple weeks.
I didn't even know this was a Trader Joe's thing.
W Big Bad, I'll check the DMs after this. Okay? Yeah, they were so good. But Trader Joe's is weird where when they have these drops, they only last a couple weeks until they're gone. And then you might never see a product ever again. They might bring it back next year. They might crunch the numbers and see if it was popular enough to make it full time.
It's like a sneakers drop?
Pretty much, yeah. It's like, oh, by the way, Harmon is just behind a mound of grass right now, too. Thanks, Goots. Thanks, Goots. Appreciate that.
No,
Great play.
It's just not a bad spot to be.
This is right on the pen.
That Lila's good. That mound means nothing.
I'm declaring shot of Super Eon.
His short ass can't even see the pin, bro.
Shot of Super Eon.
This is shot of year.
Shot of Super Eon. Where is that?
I mean, that's not even on the green.
No idea where it went.
Where
they can't even find it. It might be short.
They can't even find it. Goots.
Nah.
You looked me in the eyes. You promised
No,
Harmon's green.
I didn't.
You promised. You need to start getting some of these in writing. Guys, vote. Hurry up. We still need more votes. I don't understand. This is also probably a record, 126 votes, but not good enough. Not good enough. Did Goots get a punishment for the Nurkic fade? Nah, we've all had bad squares. It happens.
Yeah.
It's all good, Goots. We run it back again tonight. Could not be less worried about it.
Yeah, that's right, Phils.
Could not be less worried about it. Goots too focused on getting Framber. Yeah, Goots just all he does all day is just think about the Orioles. It's really become
literally all I do.
He bought a card case
No, I bought card holders, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards in front of me, all Orioles.
Okay.
Yep.
You bought a box for your cards as well.
Yes,
And
that's
it has an Orioles logo on it. And
Yes.
he's told everyone in the office 7 times about it. I'm like, dudes, can we think about anything else besides the Orioles
No.
right now? Cannot believe Framber's still unsigned. Is Framber a Boris client?
Yes.
Yeah, but I
'Cause
don't,
Boris
I don't
did-
think that's why.
Boris typically goes 1 by 1.
Boris does go 1 by 1, yes.
This I think it has more to do with the extreme me guy activity from last year.
I mean, bro, that was crazy.
That was unbelievable. That he
Yeah,
did
but
that.
there'll be one out of 30 teams out there that puts the me guy to the side. And,
Oh, of course.
And
You
gets him.
know, it's a business,
Yep.
especially when the Dodgers are operating like that.
Well, we're heading to the NBA tonight, folks,
Yes,
for the squad ride, and it will not be the Clippers. It will be the
Buzzing.
Hornets,
We're literally buzzing.
the Charlotte Hornets.
Do not be afraid if somebody gets ruled out and the line moves. They're winning the game, no
Okay.
matter who's on this court.
All right. W Hornets, W squad rides, 140 votes final. That's a record for BTL. Love to see it. Should have been more, but we'll take what we can get. Okay. Appreciate you guys. W squad ride poll. W follows coming in today as well. A couple new guys. Big Boss, Richie Rich. We got Little Devsky. We got Chuck 1 of 1, Sleepy Pablo. Appreciate the new follows. Stick around. We're also live on YouTube as well. Make sure you guys are subbed up over on the YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube right now, drop a like really quick. It's right there on the screen. Do it really quick before we end the stream. We appreciate you guys. Very excited for the slate tonight. Very excited for the Yap right after this as well to see what Trent and Rav are on a Thursday night.
See if they can get a king of the board play.
Would
on
love
the
to
board.
see them put some effort in for a king of the board play and not just take the squares play on the boards. We will see. They're going to need to maybe hit a plus chicken play to get back, in the lead. We'll see. Okay. W stream today. We appreciate you guys. WBTL, W Auto Tail as well from Lancer. Lancer DM me on X. I'll check that out this afternoon. And I appreciate all you guys. Okay, W Manscaped as well. Do not buy the Manscaped products yet. Wait till we get you guys the promo code this week. And we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Same time, same place. We'll be.
We'll bet.
Peace.